Condon Bank in Coffeyville maybe and doing an investigation. I don't know. We'll see.
That would be a lot of fun. We've talked about that for a while, so that would be really cool to do.
I really think you guys should go to the McIntyre Villa and to Sleeper Mortuary. I would love
I've been to
go back to both of them.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, Jess has been to McIntyre, but never neither one of us have made it to Sleeper because, you know, how things worked out this year.
I'll have to hop into my sleigh and come on over and visit.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd be super cool. But yeah, do you have anything else to add to all of that?
I think that is it. Not a whole lot since we're not getting ready for any new shows right now. So,
yeah.
But just ready to party. I think tonight we're just gonna hang out. I know we've got some like trivia and some like quiz stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a good book for this year. Everything I found was just kind of eh. Unless we wanted to reread Mothman Christmas again from last year.
No notebook Christmas references?
Oh, like Christmas ghost stories.
Absolutely, yeah.
I have a handful of those, so I tasked everybody, bring your favorite drink and, bring a ghost story or your own personal story, something spooky to tell. I have a handful of them that we'll do tonight. We're just going to hang out and have fun, and of course we'll have notebook game towards the end here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, always fun.
I have a pile.
I've got some fun facts I could share after a while.
Good.
Cool. Oh, that's the I have it queued up, Ken. So
okay, just let me know when.
Absolutely. We'll bring it up on the screen when we're ready. But we talked about maybe not doing a what the weird word. But I have one ready, so you want to start off with that and then we'll move on to some spooky stuff?
Let's do it.
Cool. All right. So the what the weird word is psi, which it's coined as a neutral term for psychic phenomena in 1942 by British psychologist Robert Tullis. It refers to the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet and is pronounced psi. Psi is also the first letter of the Greek word psyche, meaning soul or mind. Tullis chose this term as a way to refer to psychic experience without implying origins or mechanisms. Common psi experiences include telepathy, clairvoyance, precognition, and psychokinesis. Psi may also be involved in intuitive hunches, gut feelings, distant healing, the power of intention, and the feeling of being stared at. We've all kind of had that at different times. There are words for psychic experiences in every language, or for psi experiences in every language, from Arabic to Zulu, Czech to Manx Gaelic. The universality of the word reflects the fact that these phenomena are basic to human experience. And indeed, psi experiences have been reported by people in all cultures, throughout history, and at all ages and educational levels. And that definition comes from Dr. Dean Radin, which he actually wrote a few books. He wrote the one that I was reading that I caught this out of, I can't remember what it was called, but I got his latest book, which is Real Magic. And I think he has another one coming out before too long. So really interesting dude.
Very cool.
That's
Hey!
Interesting about that word, too, because how many times during a paranormal investigation have we actually heard sighs?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it kind of fits the whole thing.
It does. Yeah.
That is
It
true.
really does.
That's a good word.
Chats. Julie said she went to the Wichita Air Museum almost 2 weeks ago for a group investigation. I've heard good stuff about that. That's cool.
Really? I didn't even know they did stuff like that over there.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of the Parsons one. I think that's where I'm thinking. Isn't there one in Parsons? I can't remember. It might be aeronautics or I don't know. Something with airplanes. Maybe it's an airplane museum over there.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't even know Parsons had one.
Is it? It's something.
How dare you not know? The two Air Force guys.
It. I know they had a huge explosion there years ago, like maybe in the 60s or 70s.
Holy bejeebus
Maybe it's
crispy.
it's an ammunition plant. Is that
You
what
want
it
to say
is?
the ammunition plant? Yeah, they had an
Yeah,
ammunition
maybe that's
plant
what I'm
over there.
thinking of.
So did a
Yeah.
lot of people die? I know that's kind of morbid to ask right during Christmas, but
I don't think a lot did, but I know a few did. Some of the workers did, for sure.
oh, that's
Wow.
sad.
That is.
Yeah, that
Didn't you
came up.
guys cover that on a show not that long ago? I seem to remember
It came up in notebooks a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
right. That's right.
coolness.
My old brain remembers bits of it, but not all of it, apparently. Darn it. So what we do have tonight, should we start with a few stories, or do we want to start? I've got trivia broken up into 4 sections, and then I know Ken brought some fun facts too. So what do we want to start with? We want to start with some ghost stories.
I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's start with ghost stories.
Let's start with ghost stories.
All right.
Those are always great. Who wants to go first?
Phil.
Well,
Oh.
I have. I have one
Stop
that's
volunteering
related-
him.
That's right. Good job, Kent.
You're on my good list here. Yeah.
All right. I've actually got one that's related to Christmas. A personal
Nice.
experience. I know I've shared it. I don't know if I've shared it on here. I haven't been on this show very many times. But I know I've shared it on ours. But I don't know. I was a kid, 8, 10 years old, somewhere in there. And my grandparents always came up for Christmas or Christmas Eve, depending on how the year fell, because they would spend one of the days with us, the other day with other family. And as a kid, as the youngest, I'd always rode the couch. The beds would be taken, all that. So as the young kid in the house, I would eat at the floor of the couch. And my Christmas decor channeling yourself.
Yeah, Phil's coming from a CIA black site interrogation room. I
That's
think
right.
is the decor.
I'm in the Grinch clothing, I guess. But anyway, one night I was riding the couch. I can't remember. It was Christmas Eve, I think. And I don't know. I don't know what time it was. I couldn't tell you. But I remember waking up and I seen a full body staring at me. And it was a woman dressed in the old flower print dresses, the horn rimmed glasses, and it looked like my great grandmother who used to live in that house. And the only reason I really knew, because I didn't really know her, because I was 4 or 5 when she passed away, and she'd spent most of her time at home. From what I knew of her, I may have talked to her one time that I remember, But I remember going to her funeral. It was the first funeral I'd ever been to. And I woke up and there she was, standing right there looking down at me. But it didn't frighten me, because I've shared before, the whole house had nothing but experiences in the house my entire child. And we always chalked it up, well, there's Grandpa or whatever. But yeah, that was right at Christmas when we saw that, or when I saw that. Like I said, I wasn't scared or anything. I kind of rolled over and went back to sleep. Nothing happened, nothing weird other than that, But again, wasn't scared, wasn't nervous, because it was just part of the house. So, but that's my Christmas story. So,
Very good one.
Awesome.
Pretty crazy.
That's a pretty good one.
We had a guest on the Amok Show several months ago, and was it Pam? Wasn't it, or Shaw? Wasn't it the Palmer Hotel up in Minnesota? And they were talking about there's one room in there that they have a Christmas tree and a snowman.
Oh yes.
And they have actually captured the snowman's head turning a couple of times on video. And I'm like, holy moly. And they said it's just a snowman. There's nothing that can really move, but the head will just kind of go like this, and every once in a while it's like, oh my God, that's crazy.
wow.
Wasn't that the one where the spirits get really excited over Christmas and start messing with a whole bunch of of their Christmas stuff.
Really?
Could be.
I want to know, has anybody checked to make sure that there's nothing special about that still cap they put on his head?
So they what?
Oh,
You know, Frosty the Snowman.
Oh,
yeah. Did they put the magic hat on his
true.
head?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that top hat.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
maybe
can
that
see
was
that.
half baked also. I don't know.
There may have been some other things involved in that sighting.
Might have been full baked. I'm not sure, but anyway.
Yeah. Twice baked.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's true though. I forgot about the magic hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a rabbit even came out of it, remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Now it's a portal.
Oh gosh.
There you go. And Burl
Oh.
Ives' voice came out also, didn't it?
Oh.
Holy cow.
Hey, and then we just said
I've met Burl Ives
Yep.
before. He's a very
Happy
nice man.
birthday.
Did you? Did you really? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
What did you do now?
I said I was on my senior class trip for high school. We went to Washington, D.C., and New York, and Baltimore, and kind of worked our way up the East Coast there. And in Washington, D.C., we were in one of the museums. I don't remember which one. But there was this, a heavier guy with a, big white kind of beard and all that, and wearing this lime green and yellow tracksuit. And he started chatting with somebody. They're like, "Hi, your voice is like the guy on those Christmas shows." It's like, "Yeah, it probably is. I'm Burl Ives." And we just started chitting. It's like, "What are you kids doing here?" It's all like 17, 18-year-olds running around from Ashland, Kentucky. So we kind of stood out. And we just chatted with him for a few minutes, and then he went about his business to view the rest of the museum. It's like, we met Burl Ives. That's weird.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's kind of cool though. Yeah.
Yes, that's great.
It is. Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty iconic, especially when it comes to Christmas stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Does anybody else have a story they want to tell?
Unfortunately, I haven't had anything happen to me during Christmas. The one story that I do have is that I want to ask you guys a question. Did y'all know that the Christmas Carol was based off of a true story?
Really?
Well,
don't think I
sort
knew
of.
that.
It was
Tim wasn't real tiny.
Well,
He was really a tall guy.
It was based off a novella with Charles Dickens, of course. And they talk about, of course, you got the spirits, the spirit of Christmas present, the spirit of Christmas past, and the spirit of Christmas future. And of course, you also have Marley and Jacob, who was wrapped in the chains and everything. Well, they say whenever you read into it and you ask, of course, AI and all that, of course, you got to go deeper than AI. You got to go down the rabbit hole. There is a bit of truth to the story that he wrote. And it's a very interesting read. And I'm not going to go into it because I'd like for you guys to research it and look into it and see what you think of it, because it was very interesting because came out in 1863. That's, and during Christmas, you think Christmas, you don't have ghost stories or anything, but that was a tradition for a lot of people back then, was to tell the ghost stories during Christmas. It's even in a song. So
Oh yeah.
I found that rather interesting, and I'd love to see who all delves down that rabbit hole to find out more information on it. Because
look at Shaw with her teaser.
Mm-hmm. Actually, ghost stories were more prevalent around Christmas time than they ever were around Halloween.
Yep, sure were.
True.
Yep. It was a very interesting read. It's really sad, especially whenever you think about all the people that were going through things. I mean, and the people now. Charles Dickens invented Christmas. But even now, the hardship that a lot of people go through during the Christmas holidays, and there's those that don't have a lot that just cherish everything they get, just like the Cratchits did whenever they had the big turkey that was given to them by Ebenezer Scrooge, and just to be thankful for everything that you have. So, yeah, I am very, very thankful for the stuff that I have, even though it's not Thanksgiving anymore, it's Christmas. But I am thankful that I get to spend it with my friends and my family. So that is a plus. And back then, with the child labor and everything, it was sad times.
I know my favorite retelling of the Christmas Carol is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
That's my favorite one too.
Yeah.
My favorite
That's a good one.
part of the whole movie is light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat.
I remember
Rizzo.
that. Yeah.
We've only watched it once this year, so I'm sure I'll end up watching it 1 or 2 more times before Christmas gets here.
I've been trying to get my daughter to watch a whole bunch of Christmas movies with me. Now there is one that she wants to watch, and that's Medea Christmas. I don't know why. I love Medea, but I've been trying to get her to watch the Muppet Christmas Carol and everything else. But we've been watching the Conjuring movies,
Very.
so we've been watching horror movies for the
Kinda
month of
close.
Christmas.
That's Christmassy, isn't it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
If you look at the old world way of doing it, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean,
So you want us to
I'm a-
switch over to a couple of, let's do the first set of trivia, and then we'll go back to
Yeah.
some ghost stories and stuff. Sound good?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Share my screen here. Y'all know how this usually goes for me. Oh, I got it. Yay! So,
oh, I like Krampus. That's pretty cool.
you like
Yeah.
Krampus?
Yeah,
He's
I was
pretty
going to see
good.
Krampus.
Yeah, he's
Got the bats
cute.
pulling this way.
And the bats.
He doesn't
pulling
look
this
mean.
way.
He looks like you want to go up to him and just squish his little cheeks.
So the
I
first
just don't
set
suggest to do
is-
that in real life.
No,
I'd be afraid he'd lick me.
no joke.
Looks like he's ready to.
It's like got some Gene Simmons rocking out there.
Does, doesn't he?
Even with the hoofs.
Yep.
For sure. So the first set's going to be folklore and creepy traditions.
Ooh,
Cool.
bring it on.
Woohoo! First one, in Icelandic folklore, who comes to eat naughty children at Christmas? This is Icelandic.
Icelandic.
remember?
Oh, what
I don't
is her
recall
name?
any of the Yule lads actually
Is it
eating
the
a kid.
cat?
It's the
Is
cat.
it the Yule cat?
Ah,
Oh. Man, they make that cat look so cute. No.
Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that either. Anyone want to
Jolakaturn.
take a stab?
I think it's
Jolakaturn? Yeah, what he said.
Jackalope.
Jackalope.
Say it again, Robert.
Jackalope.
Jackalope.
Extra points.
Try it one more time.
Jalakaturin.
Karis Kringle, we're
that's
asking Robert.
Jolakaturn.
You know, right.
That sounded familiar.
Nice. Okay.
But
Next
it doesn't mean jackalope?
No, it does not.
Does not. Okay, well, that's
one.
close.
What plant, once considered sacred to druids, is now hung in doorways for awkward holiday kisses?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Or athlete's foot.
I
Which
have
is
an
actually really
electronic one
poisonous,
that,
isn't it?
yeah.
Ugh.
I have a plastic electronic one that's French. He's
That is
motion
incredibly
activated. When you stand
complex.
under him, he says things like,
Wee wee.
deck the halls with lots of kisses.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
Mistletoe by Pepe Le Pew.
Made of real toes.
Yeah.
Mistletoe. Yeah, that's what Ian said. Mistletoe made of real toes. Ew.
Ugh. That would start to smell a little after a while.
Definitely not that. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Hang on.
Uh-oh. I got the answer. No, I didn't.
There we
Went too
go.
quick.
In Norse mythology, Yule was celebrated with sacrifices to which god of war and wisdom?
Ooh.
Loki.
The Odin, wasn't it?
Loki? I don't think he's the god of war and wisdom.
Loki's
No.
the trickster god.
Yeah.
Say
Oh my
Thor.
God.
I knew
I don't know.
that.
It's not Thor. He's the god of
Thunder. and
Ares.
lightning
Not
and
Ares?
Very, very frightening.
Yeah,
Aries
Ares
Uh,
is
getting
Greek.
into Greek and Roman.
No,
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say, I don't think Ares
true.
was there.
I don't know
would
what the
be,
Norse mythology is. I never studied that.
I do, but
Norse
I'm
is
trying
like
to remember.
Odin and all of those guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other ones.
Balthazar.
About
I was thinking Baldur, but that's not
Something
right.
like, yeah.
Charles
Are you ready?
Dickens. We'll go back to the Christmas Carol.
Okay, it was. None of
It
us
was
know.
Odin.
Odin.
Yeah, it was
He
Odin.
got this guy on his 8-legged horse. Basically,
Wow, 8
Santa, just
legs.
4 legs.
Sad thing is, we all said the name Odin, but
Yeah.
we didn't say that was the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see down here. Ian guessed Thor. Oh, and he was talking about mistletoe made of real toes was Gacy's version. John Wayne Gacy.
Ew.
Ugh, ugh.
And Sharon said that mistletoe is actually a fungus.
Mistletoe is
Yeah,
a fungus?
Actually, that makes sense because if it gets in a tree, it'll take over and it'll kill the tree.
I knew it was
Yeah.
parasitic. I didn't know it was a fungus, though.
Yeah, parasitic. Yeah, that's a good word.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay,
The
next.
things we learn. This is great.
Right. In Welsh tradition, what creepy horse skull decorated with ribbons goes door to door demanding entry?
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember the name of it.
Just
I
might
know
know
that
this
one.
one. It's been a while since we did that show, though.
Horse
Oh,
skull.
well, in Welsh
it-
tradition.
It's hard to pronounce. Is it Mary Lyd? Lude? Mary
Lewid.
Lude?
Yeah. Mary Lewis.
Yeah.
Festive Nightmare Horse Skull. Dun, dun.
He looks
Yeah.
so cute.
That's the nightmare horse skull.
Yeah. Because
He
when
was
I
on
did
I
the-
need
he
to
Christmas,
get a
was
I
little
did
hat for
horse
my
skull.
cat.
That was on the Nightmare Before Christmas too, wasn't it?
Nightmare
Probably.
Before Christmas? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Nightmare Before Christmas, a
They
horse
did
like that.
have skeleton horses that pulled the sleigh. Or skeleton
They
reindeer.
did.
Oh, it's reindeer. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Let's see,
Yeah.
that might
The
be
cool
it.
thing about this tradition is like drunk guys haul this horse head around and they knock on people's doors asking for more drinks. And if you don't give it to them or open your door, they'll just sing at you until you do.
Wow.
Drunk
okay.
singers asking for more.
I guess
I
that's
think
where
that would just
caroling
be a
came from.
Saturday. And
Yeah, well, they added a horse head to make it more festive.
Yeah.
Too funny. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, in Greek folklore, what mischievous goblins are said to crawl up from the underworld during the 12 days of Christmas, causing chaos until Epiphany drives them away?
Oh.
And it's not the Yule lads; those are completely different. But
Hmm.
it's interesting how it kind of plays into it.
I was about to say it must be exactly like the Yule lads then if you
What
had to make that.
mischievous
Yeah, I was gonna
goblins?
say.
Yeah,
Kind of like the
Goblins.
Valkyrie type thing.
they're Greek though.
Oh, wait a minute. Was Valkyrie, is that Roman?
Valkyrie are
yeah,
Norse.
Nordic?
The Valkyrie.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
Norse?
Norse.
Okay, that is Norse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ian
Nothing
said nothing
spreads
spreads
like a horse.
cheer like a horse skull knocking at your door. No kidding.
Ah.
They were
Well, they make it all
the-
pretty with the ribbons.
They were the
Yeah.
Greek imps.
Greek imps.
I don't
Okay.
know. No.
I
I
don't know.
have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, this one was different. That's why I grabbed it. Kind of a long explanation, but it was different. So, oh shoot, I did it again. I keep hitting my.
It's true, Ian.
There we go. The Kaling can't.
Kalakanzaroy.
Zeroy.
Kalakansaroy. I don't know.
These prankster goblins sneak into homes, spoil food, and play tricks on people during a holiday season. According to legend, they return underground once holy water from Epiphany is sprinkled, keeping them at bay for another year. So they kind of reminded me of the Yule lads.
Hey, there's
There's a little
a
new one.
one-legged ginger one.
Isn't it? That's funny.
Well, we all know the ginger ones have no souls anyway. So
They
Oh,
they kind
I-
of look like they're a Jim Henson something from Labyrinth or something.
They do.
Right, they do. I bet you they got that inspiration from them. Like they typed it in AI. Make
I
a
know.
goblin that looks like the labyrinth.
yeah,
They
They
remind me
have,
of
yeah.
Dr.
what were the
Seuss
ones
characters.
called that could take their heads off and their bodies
Oh
apart?
yeah, where they danced around and
Yeah,
their heads and
that's
stuff.
what they remind me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called, but yeah. Interesting. And I think that might be that. Yes. The next section will be history and weird laws.
Oh my jeez.
Do we want to share some more stories real quick?
Sure. Hey, I found one.
Okay.
Poe, Do you know that Poe had a Christmas poem?
Edgar Allan Poe?
Edgar.
Jess would know.
Yeah. It was called The Bells, and apparently around 1880s, it was put on Christmas cards.
Oh.
It's kind of short. I can read it real quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night, while the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seem to twinkle with a crystalline delight, keeping time, time, time in a sort of runic rhyme. Oh my God. It's one of those big words. It's like 14,000 characters long. Hold on. Tintinnabulation that so musically wells. Wow, that's a tough one. From the jingling and the tinkling of the bells by Poe.
I've never heard that one.
Ah,
Tintinnabulation. That was the word I couldn't read.
I just want you to know my brain went 12-year-old mode.
I think you, me, and Jess at least did, because we're both all like.
All I heard was tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
tinkle, tinkle.
And
What I-
that
what I
over
find-
sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
What I find really interesting is that even though he wrote a Christmas poem, it still sounds like one of his bloody creepy ones anyway.
Yeah.
That is
does.
true. I'm like,
Knock, knock,
wonder-
knocking at the door.
but I kept thinking, did Poe have a Christmas story of some kind too? But I can't find anything on that one.
I don't
Once
think
upon
so.
a Christmas prairie.
Did who have a Christmas story?
And Mary.
Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm-mm.
I don't think
Y'all
so.
want me to go into more detail on the Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. It's the Raven.
Oh,
The Raven's a
that
ghost
Raven,
story.
no.
Yeah.
It is a
It's
ghost
a
story.
Christmas. It's a Christmas ghost story.
Oh, I was
The
right.
Raven?
Only
Never
reason is
know.
because it opens. The story opens in December.
Mhm.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I just found that on Google.
Well,
it
the
live,
Christmas
which
Carol.
always tells the truth.
The truth behind that is that no, there were no ghosts in, so it's not a true ghost story, but it is a true horror story because it is based off of the Ghost of Christmas Past, which is like to represent memory, and then generosity is the Ghost of Christmas Present, and then the consequence of actions is the Ghost of yet to come, of futures yet to come. So
Well, they keep talking about death. Yeah.
it is pretty much the
killing
horror.
people.
Well, it talks about the child labor and the poverty and the people that
Yeah,
are
it
going
does.
hungry back in the 40s.
It's true.
Over there. So it is a real live horror. If you don't look at it the Muppet way, it's a horror story. It's about all these rich, greed corporate people gaining all the money and making everybody poor. Wow, that sounds so familiar of today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
it's
it's
true.
very interesting. Yep, because
But
it
it
was
is true,
based off
yeah.
of his real life events that he experienced himself. So
Interesting.
that's
Wow.
why I thought it
Ghost
was really
story.
interesting.
Very cool.
It is interesting.
Yeah. Somebody
I
else
still
have
like-
a
I've
story they want to tell?
I still like the Chipmunks
Jess
and
does.
Disney.
I do. So I went and scrounged up a couple of them off the internet that had to do with Christmas. So I'm going to tell one of them. This one is called Julie's Ghost, and it's out of New Orleans. I actually saw this place when I went and visited there a couple of years ago. So, yeah.
Cool.
And this happened right around Christmas. In the heart of New Orleans' historic French Quarter, a tragic tale of love and loss happened at 732 Royal Street. This story revolves around Julie, a mixed-race mistress, bound by the social norms of the 1800s. She found herself in a passionate relationship with a wealthy Creole man who kept her lavishly in a grand townhouse at that address. However, Julie yearned for more than material comfort and social status. She desired the sanctity of marriage. One fateful winter night, in a desperate attempt to prove her undying love and commitment, she agreed to a daunting challenge presented by her lover. He, believing that she would never follow through, suggested that she stand naked on the townhouse rooftop until dawn. If she could endure the freezing cold, he would take her as his wife, or so he claimed. However, Julie took the challenge to heart, leading to tragic consequences. She froze to death on that rooftop, her love for the man proving fatal. Despite this tragic end, Julie's story did not conclude with her death. Her spirit, it seems, was too strong to be quelled by the icy grasp of mortality. She continues to haunt the building where she once resided, her ghostly naked apparition particularly active on cold December nights, the very type of night that claimed her life. She is said to roam the building, her presence felt in the chill of the air and the whisper of her name. The building, now occupied by the Rodri Gallery, has become a hotspot for those intrigued by the supernatural. Visitors to the gallery have reported sightings of Julie's restless spirit, her ethereal presence adding an eerie charm to the place. The gallery itself is an homage to the rich history and culture of New Orleans, the art within its walls echoing stories of the city, including that of Julie.
Wow.
What a way to
Man,
go.
how sad. What a POS of a man.
Yeah,
No
but could you
offense,
imagine
guys.
encountering that ghost? You're out there walking on one cold night, and you're like, "Is that a naked woman up there?"
What the hell is she doing up there?
Yeah.
She's gonna freeze her butt off. It's gonna end up in the ground.
And then she
Well,
leads you out
frankly,
there
it's
to
New
your
Orleans,
doom.
and I don't think it's odd.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
They'd probably just throw some beads at her and walk along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Go hang out with Marie Laveau.
Yeah.
I would love to go see. Now, I've been to New Orleans many times, and I've never gone to the cemeteries. I
you
would
guys
love to
This
go
or
there.
not, I actually have a family member buried in one of the cemeteries down there.
Shocker.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Completely aghast.
I have a tintype of him. It's pretty cool. I think I may have showed it to you guys before. It's pretty neat, though.
We'll have to make a trip down to New Orleans and tour some of the stuff. Because every time I go
was gonna
down, I'm
say.
down for something aside from investigating. And it's like, I want to
Yeah.
investigate.
I was gonna say if you go down to the cemeteries down there in New Orleans, you need to go as a group. They can be pretty dangerous down there.
Definitely.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Well, a lot of them are locked up at night, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even during the day,
Really?
because human beings, yeah, they can be
Yeah.
very dangerous.
That's the biggest fear we have as human beings, not ghosts.
Yeah.
It's true.
No kidding.
Not even Sasquatch.
Exactly.
Julie went to a cemetery in New Orleans. Cool.
Oh, sweet.
Which one? Which one did you go to? I've been
One.
to the St. Louis #1. I've been to the Masonic one. A couple of other ones. Mike and I spent like a whole day just cemetery hopping. It was so much fun.
Nice.
There's
Yeah.
my ancestor that's buried in He's buried in St. Louis #1.
He's very dark.
Wow.
He
Yes.
is.
Yeah, we can't see him. He's really dark.
Tintype. It's about as light as it gets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
That is cool. I spent an afternoon in New Orleans. It is very humid in the summertime.
Very even there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It can get very cold in the wintertime too. I was
Yeah.
stationed at Fort
I'm so
Polk,
glad
Louisiana.
you guys couldn't see me. My hair went.
Yeah, poof.
We were there for like 7 or 8 days, and by like the 5th day, I couldn't do anything with my hair.
You
anymore.
can't
I
tame
just
your
put
hair
it
in the
a-
South.
I just put it up in a bun and just hoped and prayed that I could one day get the tangles out. It
Oh,
took a
no.
while, but I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in Gulfport, Mississippi for a while, and it's not too far from New Orleans. It's like maybe a 2-hour drive. So, but you have to cross all those big bridges, and if you guys know anything about me, I absolutely do not like bridges.
I lived down in New
That's very
Iberia,
true.
Louisiana for a while. So yeah, I lived down in the middle of Cajun country.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
driving over
It was-
that long bridge in Baton
Lake
Rouge.
Pontchartrain.
Yes. Yeah, that was
I hated
freaky.
that bridge.
Oh,
If
if you
you
hated
wanna
that
hear-
one, you would really hate the one going through Alexandria because it goes up.
Oh yeah, up, and then
Yeah.
we went to Alexandria a few times,
Yeah.
and Natchitoches, and
Yeah.
Natchitoches is beautiful. It's
Beautiful.
got brick streets, and it is absolutely amazing. I do
The
miss a lot of
gardens,
it.
the gardens there are really cool.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Been to the gardens.
Of course, it's been
Jess,
over
we
20
interrupted
years.
you. What were you about
I'm
to
so
say?
sorry.
Huh? No,
I
I
said-
was just saying, if you want to hear a woman cuss like a sailor, take Pam over a bridge. I'm not
Don't
joking.
have her on a
That is not a
podcast,
joke.
and you'll hear her cuss like a sailor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Live
seems really
from-
sweet, guys.
from Pontchartrain Bridge. Bam! Ah!
Look at that look.
Super sweet.
That
Yeah.
one calls on her evil side.
Pam, I don't like skinny or very tall bridges. I can do regular bridge, but man, when it gets tall and or skinny, no.
Yes, the one
I'm doing
between,
like 25 miles an hour. People are good. You know,
the one
50,
that goes
50 miles.
between Missouri and what is it between Missouri? It might be Tennessee. Missouri into Kentucky. There's like
Oh,
one
yeah.
Oh,
front-
Kentucky Lake,
Yeah, and then you go
the
over
the double
this
bridges.
Mississippi. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the land between the lakes.
white knuckling it. I was driving the whole time, just cussing up a storm.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
wouldn't let me drive because she was sure that she
I
would
would-
freak out and like,
Oh, I would
Bail.
completely freak. I was not in control of it.
Is
Oh, I
it
thought
you think
you were
like you're
talking
going to
about-
slip off into the water, or is it just that the bridge is going to
I have
collapse?
always
What is-
been terrified of them. I don't know.
I thought you
It-
were talking about the one headed to Paducah.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that is
from-
it. The one that you go
Yeah.
from Missouri
From
and then
Ca-
you cross
from Carroll?
Yeah.
to Paducah.
From
Yeah,
Cairo,
yeah.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it go,
I
it
have
goes up-
never had to talk someone down so
She was so-
much.
Okay,
Aw.
Pam, just breathe. Breath in. Big breath out. And I was just like,
So,
We're halfway there.
were you the passenger or the driver?
I was the driver.
Okay.
Driver.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't
No,
let her freak
she
out
will-
while she's driving.
It's worse for me to be the passenger because I've got, not only am I scared of heights and scared of bridges, I'm also, I had a really bad car accident, and
Oh,
so
that's
I'm
right.
car shy too. So you combine all of that, and yeah, I'm just a huge mess when it comes.
I
to
just tend to talk her ear off while we're going over bridges, and especially the ones in Little Rock, because I was just chat.
I did fine over that Little Rock one, but it's not. You don't like go way up in the air,
No.
and it's
Yeah.
just pretty much a flat one. But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, let's do another set of trivia, and then after we do that, I want to get Ken's in because his will fit right in between all of the trivia stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All righty. Let me share the screen again.
Hey. Oh, there's no multiple choice.
Oh,
Hey,
sweet.
he's just throwing out answers.
Well, I'm that ghost, remember? Hey.
Oh.
When I went to the French Quarter, it was like I had been there before.
Yes.
Very cool.
It's
Yeah.
always like that. It's like it draws you in. Every time I think of New
Yeah.
Orleans, I'm like, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I was talking to Amy Green. She lives down there, and she was like, anytime you want to come down, just let me know. I don't know if she's still there, but I'm like, it just calls. And then you got these houses that seem to draw
Really?
you in. Yes, it is.
'Cause I'm like the opposite. I have zero interest in stepping foot anywhere in that place.
Oh, I
There's
don't know
something
what
about
it is.
I've never been there. I've never done anything, but it just the idea of even spending a minute down there just drives me bananas. Where it's like, no, I have no desire to go there.
They always
I'm
tell
with
you
you,
do not
Enzo.
walk by yourself in the French Quarter. I walked by
No.
myself just fine in the French Quarter. Nobody was walking behind me.
It's-
Nobody tried to bump into
yeah.
me.
But the French Quarter is like a lot cleaner and tamer than it used to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember back in the early 2000. No, it was 99 that I went, or was it 2000? It was one of those years that I went, and oh, you had dead bodies on the flipping ground.
Oh God.
It was crazy during Mardi Gras. You didn't know they were dead. You thought they were sleeping, and then all of a sudden you have paramedics coming through pushing past everybody and then grabbing that one person you were just looking at, and it was like, oh,
It kind
Throwing beads at him. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Cover 'em up with
it all kind of got romanticized with me because I'm a huge Anne Rice fan. So you know,
Right.
the whole Vampire Chronicles and everything
Oh,
was based in
yeah.
that area. So yeah, the French Quarters and everything.
Well, they have a vampire ball every year, and Patty Negri told me that she's like, girl, you got to go to one. You got to go to one. You'll love it. And ever since told me about it, I was like, oh, I really want to go to one because it does look like a lot of fun. But I'm into that lore. I'm into the vampires and the werewolves and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I think it would be interesting to go one year. It's expensive as hell, but
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous the price of it. But yeah, it would be fun. But I wouldn't be walking around New Orleans by any means. Just find a good beignet place. Oh, I can't even do beignets
beignets are
anymore.
so good. Aww.
Well, now I don't want to go.
Oh.
I can't get a beignet. I don't want to go.
Pam is out.
I'm out. Okay, trivia. History and weird laws is the next section. Are we ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Which U.S. state was the first to officially recognize Christmas as a holiday in 1836?
Oh my gosh, was that
Mm.
Alabama? Georgia? It's one of the southern states.
I'll go with Alabama.
1836? No
Not in
way.
1836,
Really?
no.
No.
1836.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Huh?
Pennsylvania. I'm just
So,
going to
like-
say Pennsylvania.
I'll say Alabama.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah. I would have thought it would have been like one of the northeastern.
Yeah,
kinda
like New
states.
York
Yeah.
or Maine.
Julie said Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good guess.
Yeah. We ready?
Color me intrigued.
Alabama.
Oh.
Sweet home Alabama.
I got one right.
You did. Yay.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! Roll Tide!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. I'm done. Got one.
That is fantastic.
In the 1600s, Puritans in Massachusetts banned Christmas celebrations. What was the fine for being caught in Christmas cheer?
They burned
Death.
it at the stake.
Burn
Yeah.
them at the stake.
Yeah.
Puritans probably might have.
Not with the stake, but on a stake.
That's right.
Dunk.
I would guess like
I
time,
think
the little
it was
stockade
in-
thing.
it
that
was
you had to put your arms
imprisonment,
your
yeah.
head through.
They tie you up in a stocking and
There you
hang
Right?
I think it was imprisonment.
You were
Imprisonment.
hung.
Julie said whipping.
Good old fashioned caning.
You were hung.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anybody else got a guess before I pull it up?
They candy caned you.
Maybe.
Without the candy.
5 shillings.
Five
Oh.
shillings.
You were fined 5 shillings. Basically
Oh,
a
wow.
ticket for
Okay.
singing carols.
Rude.
That's probably a lot, actually.
That is
5
rude.
shillings
Yeah.
back then.
Extremely rude. Oh, Ian, crushed by stones. It was the Puritans, you know.
Yeah.
They're kind of crazy.
They found every way to kill
So you
somebody.
just had to change the name from Carol to something else, right? You can say Mary,
Yeah.
but not Carol. Okay.
Which U.S. president banned Christmas trees from the White House, calling them
Oh,
waste?
who was that?
Truman?
No.
Teddy
Roosevelt?
I have no idea.
Canning is true.
Was it Garfield?
I like Garfield.
Oh, he likes lasagna.
Yeah. It was
Lots
Heathcliff.
of it.
I have a
That's the
fat
thing.
orange
He
cat
likes
around here
lasagna.
somewhere.
Garfield? Harrison? Garfield, I think. Somewhere in that area or that era.
Anybody want to guess in the comments?
Garfield?
Mm.
Ginger said Garfield. Julie
Which
said Roosevelt.
I'll say Truman.
You ready? You're going to say, Shaw said Truman. It was Teddy
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
He
That
was
makes sense, actually. That's
Yeah.
Echo Santa before it was trendy.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. He was all about nature, so he was thinking it was wasteful to do that.
Yep.
That's why I didn't pick him, because he's anti-Santa. Oh no, Echo Santa. Never mind.
Eco Santa.
Eco
It's not
Go.
why
I
waste
know,
why waste a tree? Perfectly
Eco,
right.
eco.
What unusual gift has Oslo, Norway sent to London every year since 1947? Ian, do you know this one?
Yeah,
Blood
If anybody would
pudding.
know it, I would think Ian would.
yeah,
That
yeah.
roast pickled fish.
The Christmas
The
tree.
herring?
I was gonna say pickled
Pickled
fish or
herring.
something like that.
The
What?
Christmas tree.
I was gonna say it was probably one of those damn sleeper sharks that they're always hanging out and stinks and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Christmas tree, I think.
Beer. I don't know.
Here? Yeah.
I don't know.
Some kind of
Odin.
Weed.
Odin.
I don't know.
It's gotta be something really bananas, like a
No bananas.
fat left wing or something bananas. Just something crazy.
Oh my
Bug
gosh.
Christmas
They send
tree?
a bug Christmas tree.
I think he meant
That's
big.
terrible.
Oh.
Oh. That's not as cool.
I was like,
think it's a
I'm
Christmas
thinking
tree.
cockroaches in my head. I was like, ew.
Ah,
Knowing the French, they deserve a bug Christmas tree.
Oh, this is
French.
London. This is London.
Is Norway
Oh,
sending
London.
something to London?
Yeah, the same thing.
Oh,
A giant
giant
Christmas
Christmas
tree.
tree.
Trafalgar Square. Yep.
Trafalgar Square. Yeah.
Oh my God, I got two
Wow.
right.
that's not
Yeah.
unusual. That's an unusual gift.
And they're really lazy with the lighting. What the heck is that?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Hey,
It's
a
just
free
straight
tree,
down.
guys.
Yeah, it's a free tree.
It's a free tree.
Free
It's
tree.
probably not Norway that decorates it.
No.
I think it's
Oh.
Norway's like, we sent you a tree and this is what you did with it.
Yeah.
I think you got two.
I think isn't it because London doesn't, or they don't have pine trees
You
That
know, I
sounds
don't
about
know.
right.
on the islands? I don't know.
Ian,
Oh,
can you answer
maybe.
that one for us? Do you know the reason?
It's any English question. Ian
Yeah,
has to
we automatically refer to Ian for anything English.
Thank you, Ian.
Yes. All right. Next one. What prompted NORAD to start the Santa tracker?
Kids.
Kids.
Yeah, we're like kids like calling in.
Yep.
Ian said
And
we
sending
have
Oh,
Christmas
they do have pine trees. Okay.
Christmas wishes and stuff like that. Send your Christmas
I
list to
used-
Santa.
I always
UFOs.
assumed that it was
Aliens.
a Cold War. We're tracking everything, including Santa.
Ooh.
Kind of a.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
there was I feel like there was a lieutenant colonel or a colonel that was involved in it, and it had something to do with his son. I can't remember the whole story.
Yeah, I've been followed for a long time.
Julie said children.
Yeah, I agree, Julie. Children, kids.
Yep.
Little baby goats, kids.
Yeah.
to deflect
To
from
deflect from
UFOs for a
you.
few days.
Oh, I can see that.
Not a bad guess.
There you go. Alien kids. There we go.
In 1955, the Sears Santa hotline phone number was mistakenly published in the newspaper. So children were calling. It wasn't NORAD at the time. I can't remember what it's called. It started with a C. It was Continental Air. I don't remember. Somebody might have to look that up for me.
Like Strategic Air Command type thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so they played into it. It was during the Cold War. So they were on high alert, thinking that there was going to be something happen. And then these kids
Those
started
evil
calling.
Russians.
Yep, the evil Russians.
Those commies are gonna get us.
Yep. So, but they ended up, these kids all started calling in, so they played into it. And actually, today there's 1,500 NORAD troops and volunteers that answer the phone lines on Christmas Eve.
Wow,
Wow,
they are
big deal.
busy.
Yeah.
Amazing. Very
Wow.
cool that they do that.
Cool.
So
It
we
is-
were
okay.
already looking for reds, and then we decided to
It's
follow
red.
just
Red
one.
and white.
Yeah.
All right, don't shoot at that one, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Julie said Continental Air Defense Command. Yes, that was it.
I found out why Norway sends the Christmas tree. I went and looked it up.
Oh,
That-
cool.
Yeah. So they send a Christmas tree to London every year as a thank you gift for Britain's support during World War II. The tradition
Oh.
began in 1947, symbolizing the close friendship between the two countries, as the Norwegian royal family and government were based in London during the war.
Nice.
Wow.
That's very
That is
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Oh, darn it. Keep thinking I have the... There we go. Okay, so we're to the middle of those. So next up will be pop culture and music here in a little bit. So that'll be exciting. Did anybody have another ghost story to tell before we move on to the fun facts from Santa?
No, but I do have a question for you guys. Like, who
Okay.
hides a pickle in their Christmas tree?
We do.
Hide a pickle? What is that
Yeah.
from?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's German.
My mom's side of the family is German, the Falsers.
My dad's Bettersheim, and
Ernest.
he started. It's funny because we never started the tradition until my boys were little, and Dad was like, gave me a pack with this pickle ornament in it, and I'm like, what am I doing with this, Dad? And he goes, well, I should have did it when you were younger, but I didn't. But that's a tradition that we had whenever I was a kid in Germany and growing up here in the States. And you hide the pickle, and whoever finds it gets an extra gift.
Yep.
Yep.
So it
Is the
is-
gift
In the
for
bedroom,
pickle?
too.
The game of hide the pickle usually does provide.
my
a
daughter
gift.
would rather have the big piece than a pickle.
Yes, it does.
Jar
It's
of
about
plastic
9 months.
Be
dills.
like,
Takes about 9 months to get that gift.
Mom-
but yeah.
That's a good
Mommy and Daddy
question,
are gonna go
Ian.
hide the pickle, kids.
That's a really good question, Ian. A whole pickle or a small jar of pickles?
A single pickle.
It's
Just a
just
single pickle ornament. I used to
No,
make
yeah.
them out of clay.
So not a real pickle.
oh, yep, not a real pickle.
Not a real one.
That'd be messy.
Yes, that would be.
He said my cats would find that pickle.
Yeah, I think the new cat here in this house would find the pickle too.
Oh man,
Wow.
good.
My daughter was so upset because last year he was 20 and she was 10, and he had gone in and found the pickle before she did and hid it from her in his room. And I'm like, what? How mean? You are 20 years old and she is 10. Why are you doing that? She's my sister.
Did he blame the elf on the shelf for that one?
We don't even celebrate. We don't have an elf on the shelf.
Oh, good. Me neither.
We have too many. We have too many pets. It would get demolished. It'd be elf coming out of the rear. That's what it would be.
Okay, I have a really quick little short spooky story before we go on with the questions. So I found this one I thought was really, really neat. It's actually somebody named Colobirdie85 on Reddit from a few years ago. So this is theirs. First Christmas after my grandpa died, I was 17 and still very confused on how to handle the emotions I was having. Christmas morning, I was sitting on the floor with my brother opening presents when we noticed 2 cards tucked in the tree. I opened the one with my name on it, and it was in my grandpa's handwriting. All it said was, "Love you, Peanut," which was his nickname for me. He had passed in August and had never given me a card for Christmas in my entire life. My mom refuses to acknowledge this happened, but my brother remembers it well. Up until about 9 years ago, there was a picture of me holding that card. But when I finally had dealt with the grief, the picture seemed to have vanished. And that was it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
That is.
That's like that Christmas house that you tried to show me, Pam.
Yeah.
The one that disappeared.
Yep. It's crazy. I don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
Are we ready? Are you ready, Ken?
Monster.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Let's
There's not
do
a whole lot.
this.
I'm just going to kind of read through this real quick. There's really not a lot of background to it, but yeah. Monster Paranormal Christmas. Oh, that's it. It's over. Thanks, guys.
Wow. Good job, Ben.
Man, I am not on my
Hey,
goodness.
thank you.
Oh.
Spent 12 hours going through that one slide. It was great.
You know, you
No,
and
it's not-
Pam, I wouldn't doubt it.
I was on some wild goose chase. It was great. Um, yeah, some of the Christmas tree origins, they date back to the winter solstice celebrations, which were pre-ancient Egyptians based on palms. They would have palm branches that they would bring into the homes. Romans brought in evergreen boughs.
Very cool. It's cool that they were bringing stuff in. I mean, way back in the day.
Mhm.
True, and we'll kind of, as we walk through this, we'll kind of, it's kind of, hopefully it's kind of in chronological order somewhat. Wreaths, they are religious symbols, but they represent the circle of life, our eternal life. But that still goes back to, actually, it's not Christian. It's just a religious type symbol that's been going on for a long, long time.
Sorry.
Sharon wants to know what the heck I have on my head.
Mr. Bunny.
Mothman. It's my Mothman ears and eyeballs and you can't see it, but he's got holly on him. He's my Christmas Mothman outfit. Yeah.
That's fun.
So another thing is that gift giving, that originates back as far as the three wise men, Saint Nick, and then also to Saturnalia celebrations, which I believe those were Roman celebrations.
Yes.
And that was they were celebrating the winter solstice. That's what the Saturnalia. That's what it all boils down to. This all happened around the winter solstice, and that's where most of the Christmas fun facts come from.
Very cool.
And Santa Claus, I'm sorry, I date back to my original triple, quadruple great grandfather, St. Nicholas, who was around in the 3rd century, and he was a Turkish monk. And I'm not sure if that's why we have turkey today, but I don't think it has anything to do with that.
It sounds delicious, though.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Ham is good too.
I have turkey and ham.
Especially for people who like to be hams.
Ba-dum-bum.
Is good. The actual first official Christmas day was during the Romans' winter solstice, again called Saturnalia. That actually happened on December 25th of the year 336. That's how far back the actual Christmas day itself goes back.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's cool.
And even though there were palms and evergreen boughs that came into the homes much earlier, it wasn't until the 1500s when in Germany they started bringing inside evergreen trees, and they lit them up with candles.
Yeah, it caused a lot of fires.
Yeah, and right after that, they invented the fire department.
Yeah.
That is true, and that's when they also came out with buckets for the fire department.
I want to say it's Pittsburgh, maybe, that has outlawed live trees in any domicile that has more than 2 families living in it because of the hazard of
Really?
fire. Yeah. There's a couple of places in the U.S. that have outlawed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Tony asked, why hide a pickle in the Christmas tree? It's a German thing, actually. And the first person that finds the pickle hidden in the tree gets a special present.
But why a pickle?
Because it's a really big deal.
Oh.
Okay, I can't get any better than that. I don't know why a pickle. I agree. Why a pickle? Why not a cucumber?
So, according to legend, a man named John Lower was imprisoned in Germany during difficult times. Given only a pickle as food, he survived his ordeal and was eventually freed. Lore became a pickle maker and created the first Christmas pickle ornament as a symbol of his good luck, hope, and survival.
Okay.
It's kind
Does
of like,
it say-
Hey!
Zelda.
Does
You
it say
gotta-
what? I'm sorry. Does it say what year? About?
I don't think. No. It
Well,
does
thank
not say.
God he didn't survive our schnitzel.
Oh, wait a minute. It says the late 19th century.
Okay, so 1800s. Okay.
Or sauerkraut. Can you imagine trying to hide
Oh.
sauerkraut? in your Christmas tree?
Oh, that'd be tinsel.
Well, that's tinsel now.
That would
actually
make the whole
tinsel.
house smell great.
There you go.
How funny.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for that update too on the pickles. More Christmas fun facts. 1534 was the actual first time the term Merry Christmas was ever used, and it was used in a letter by Bishop John Fisher to a man by the name of Thomas Cromwell.
Mm.
And it was just a Christmas card. That was the first time it was ever that term was ever used in 1534.
I wonder if that was supposed to be like Mary, like the Mother Mary.
No,
I
it
mean,
was
I
spelled
don't know.
just
Oh,
like
spelled
this.
that?
So Murray
I'll let
Murray
y'all-
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It sounds very Midwestern. Merry Christmas.
Right on. And the first ornaments came about in the 1600s, and those were basically types of fruits: apples, pears, and oranges. That's what they
Nice.
decorated them with.
Hmm.
And I guess, and plus candles. I bet that was really interesting aroma.
I just watched A Christmas Vacation, actually earlier today, and makes me think of, what was his name? Uncle, forget his name. The one that actually accidentally burns the tree down.
What was it, Uncle Buck or something like
Boy.
Uncle,
No.
what was his
No.
name?
Oh, the old man from I don't remember his name now.
that? I can't think
I know
of
who
it
you're
either.
talking about. I just don't know
Yeah.
the name.
I can't think of it.
I want to say Uncle Buck, but that's not right.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hmm.
Could be.
Now I have
Well,
to look.
There is a Google.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you Google that, and I'll read this one here. In the 1670s is when the candy canes came about. It was a German candy maker who shaped the canes into basically to look like shepherd hooks.
1670s. Wow.
1670s. That's some old candy. It's like
Yeah.
Ew.
I think my grandma may have had some of that candy still in her house.
Roll of ribbon
Yeah,
candy.
right
Just
there.
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
Yes. Sharon Mary's. That's right. That's perfect. Her name is spelled the same way.
Merry Christmas, Mary. Oh,
Have a Merry
speaking of that, one of my clients years and years ago, her name was Mary Christine Smith, and she went by Mary Chris Smith.
Merry
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So her parents really loved her, apparently.
Yeah.
1823 is when the reindeer names became, predominant, and it was in the song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. These were the reindeer names: Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph. In 1902, the next slide, somebody tried to change everything, and in 1902, they came up with the reindeer names of Flossie, Glossy, Racer, Pacer, Scratcher, Ready, Steady, Fireball, and Reginald.
Reginald.
Show
Reginald.
Reggie! Go let up the sleigh, man.
And I'm like,
Whiskey, maybe? I don't know.
I'm like, what the devil? What?
It was Uncle Jack.
Uh,
Oh, Uncle Jack. Okay.
Uncle Lewis. Uncle Lewis. Uncle Lewis and Aunt Bethany.
It says a character named Uncle Jack, played by actor Bob Clark.
No, it was William Hickey, played Uncle Lewis. I
Well,
found
who the heck is Jack?
no,
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
remember Jack in there.
Who's got the better AI to tell them the truth?
Right? Exactly.
IMDb.
And then there was Scut Farkus.
Oh no, that's a Christmas
That's the-
story.
Oh, are we talking about? What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about the Christmas story.
No,
Vacation.
Vacation.
Oh,
National
the
Lampoon's Christmas
vacation.
Vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That makes
heard
sense.
Christmas story and I was going with Christmas story.
As soon
I'm
as you
sorry.
said Scott Fergus, I was like, nope, that's Christmas story.
He's blaming it on the Bumpkus' dogs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn bumpuses.
Yeah, I just don't think I could ever sing a song with these names in it.
No.
No.
Glossy
No.
and glossy
No.
and
Yeah.
racer and pacer. Scratcher and ready. No.
Ready and steady.
And Fireball.
And the most famous one of all was
Reginald.
Reginald.
Reginald doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Reginald.
No, it really doesn't. Why this guy did this, I have no idea, but I can't remember the person.
Reginald.
He was drunk.
I can't even
He
say
was
it.
drunk. He was at a bar.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, he
was
had
pretty-
to have been at the bar when he wrote this. You know,
He was just
looking
naming his
around
friends that were in
Fireball.
the crowd. That's all it
I was
was.
gonna say, I think he just named him after his buddies at the bar.
Except for Fireball. Now Fireball could have probably been. Well, you know, I don't know. It could have been a ginger.
I
Who
think
knows?
one of them should be named Fireball because Fireball is really, really good.
That is kind of a cool name. It's like, yeah. But yeah, Scratcher? No, I can't do that one. Or Reginald? No, I can't do that either. So 1843, that was the actual first Christmas card. And it was sent by Sir Henry Cole, who was an English politician, to, I don't know, one of his friends or another, maybe to the jury, who knows, sent it to somebody. In 1843, that was the first Christmas card. I wonder if that one actually included Mary in that one too.
Maybe.
It's probably an eviction notice or something. Yeah.
Probably. There you go. I found this one really interesting. In World War II, a lot of gifts were sent to soldiers, especially prisoners of war, and they were sent special decks of playing cards. And when the playing cards got wet, you could peel them back, and it revealed escape route maps. And I thought that was kind of unique.
That is. I have never heard that. That's very
I
cool.
haven't either.
I didn't either until a couple of nights ago when I found it.
Very
That is cool. I knew they did playing cards, but I didn't know they had escape routes on them. That's neat.
Well, it's just like the inflatable guns and the tanks that they used too. Wasn't it World War II?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
They
know
did
whenever
also-
Desert Storm was, I got a lot of stories from soldiers that said they were sent vodka with blue dye in it, and what was it?
Oh, it's mouthwash.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, really? They said, yeah. They didn't open it to look at it, or smell it. So, oh my god.
And it smells kind of alcohol-y anyway. So,
Mhm.
Here you go. And so here's a good one for you. December 19th, 1965, Gemini 6. Wally Schirra and Tom Stafford were in the capsule, and they looked out the window. They were broadcasting to, I guess, Mission Control or whatever, and they saw what looked like a UFO, and they weren't sure what it was. So during the middle of a serious communication with ground control, the two of them started singing Jingle Bells and said it was Santa Claus they were seeing.
Supposedly, according to the UFO lore, during the Apollo flights for this particular, this is an Apollo,
This-
but Gemini
Right, that
is
Apollo, but
is-
afterwards, yeah.
They set up you were supposed to have a code word, and for this particular time, they were up during the Christmas holiday or as close to it, where they were supposed to use like a code word. It's like, yeah, we have a Santa Claus kind of a thing or something like that.
okay.
the person on the other end in mission control didn't get it, and they started singing Jingle Bells. Like, do you get it? There's something else over.
Jingle
Yeah.
bells.
So I guess
If Pam or Jess could, I have a shared screen somewhere down there.
Why would they sing Jingle Bells for UFO?
You can actually still buy some of those escape map deck cards.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, cool.
This is basically what it is when you put the cards together and apply, the little dampness to it, the underlying routes and rivers and train tracks and roads and all that stuff would show up on the cards themselves.
Why have I never heard of this?
That is amazing.
That's wild.
That's
wild?
crazy.
Very cool.
$45 for those cards. ladies and
45
gentlemen.
Australian dollars
Oh.
on eBay. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's Bicycle made these cards, and as you can see, by themselves.
And they named it Escape Map.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
that's
my
like
God.
the revert.
I know.
That's very cool.
Thanks for making me feel good, Ian. Jingle bells.
There you
Yeah.
Woo!
Reginald. There we go. So yeah, so apparently Shira and Stafford started that trend, I guess, for the Apollo missions.
Oh boy.
So that's kind of interesting.
That carried on through those years. NASA's always kind of known, kind of thing. Where they would set up little code words that they would say to indicate there's something else going on around here.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they still use that.
There we go.
Well, today they have like specific frequencies that they can use that are encrypted and stuff like that.
Oh.
So they don't really have to do it out in the open like that. Whereas back in the 60s and even early 70s, it was if you had a U8 or if you had a radio yourself that could pick up those frequencies, and a lot of people did do that, where they could listen in to hear what was going on.
Yeah, shortwave radio. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you could do that from Earth and pick it up yourself. Which there's a lot of lore and stories about that. Of when Armstrong was when they first landed on the moon, how he was saying, "Hey, there's like someone's watching us, like on the edge of the crater that we're sitting in. There are other craft here, things like that." Which they weren't recording it and all that stuff, so you don't know exactly if that's true or not. But there's a lot of that stuff around out there like that.
But now we have the technology to communicate better, but somehow lost the technology to actually get to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost the original plans for how to build like a Saturn V rocket, which is I feel like people made a little bit more of that than it really is. It's like you wouldn't really build another Saturn V rocket today out of modern technology and just even the metallurgy involved and stuff like that we've learned since the late 60s, early 70s. But the fact that stuff is just gone, along with a lot of other NASA tape, original NASA photographs and tapes and recordings and stuff like that, is just flat out gone. That they literally either repurposed and recorded over tapes and stuff like that because it was expensive back in the day. So that's fine. We've got recordings of Armstrong talking on the moon. We don't need this original tape of him doing that. We'll just record over it.
Yeah.
God.
They didn't save any of it for posterity even. That's just crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless there was a bunch of stuff on there they didn't want anybody knowing about.
Yeah, too.
True.
Yeah.
We can kind of
straight answer.
May still be out there somewhere. Who knows?
Possibly. We can kind of buzz through the next four quickly here. Some unique traditions that I found.
Yes.
Japan. In Japan, families like to eat KFC dinners for
Kentucky Fried Chicken is a big deal on Christmas for
huge.
whatever reason in Japan. I've been over there during that time. It is a big deal. That's what people in Japan do on Christmas Day is they go to KFC.
Yep. Iceland, they actually exchange books and they read pretty much on the holiday. Venezuela, interesting. it was mostly for Christmas Eve, but families will roller skate to church.
Huh.
I thought that was kind of unique.
Bunch of
Wow.
whole colors.
Well, pop up the next one real quick. Like I said, I can kind of buzz through a couple of these real quick. In Austria, they do celebrate Krampus, who goes around and he punishes the bad children.
Mhm.
The Philippines, they host a giant lantern festival, and I'm not exactly sure if that is the ones where they put the candles in it and then
Let
you know
them.
they kind of let them fly. Yep,
Those are so pretty.
yeah, they really are. In Italy, they have a person, not a person, but a being, I shall say, called La Befana, which is basically it's a witch, and she delivers gifts to children, to good children. The bad children, of course, I don't know if she eats them or she does something bad to them. Punishes the bad children. I'll put it that way. Norway's got a really weird one, and I don't still understand what's going on here, but in Norway, they actually hide all of the brooms in their houses to stop witches from stealing them
At Christmas.
on
Mhm.
Christmas so that
Interesting.
they can't, I guess they can't fly around on Christmas Day. Who knows?
Oh,
That was really weird.
it is.
Ukraine, they actually place, and there's an old story about this one apparently, but
Spider.
they place cobwebs on Christmas trees to bring good luck. Apparently, they have a lot of spiders and they make cobwebs. And
Hmm.
now we use, tradition for us is tinsel. Mexico has a unique one also. I believe it's Christmas Eve that families, and there's a huge festival about this, they carve radishes
Mhm.
and they carve them into nativity figurines, and then they have a big presentation of everything, and I think contests and all sorts of stuff on Christmas Day. So that's Mexico.
Huh.
I think I got a couple of quick world stories. The original Christmas nativity story, of course, recounts the birth of Jesus, Bethlehem, and tells the story of Mary and Joseph, their journey, the guiding star, and the arrival of the shepherds and the wise men. So that's what the traditional, I guess you'd call it, Christmas world story. In French, Père Noël. It's the counterpart to Santa Claus. He again delivers gifts on Christmas Eve, but the children leave shoes by the fireplace, believing that Père Noël will fill them with sweets and small toys and coins also. And
Oh, it's not.
backwards.
Hang on.
That's okay.
Oh, I can't see it. Did it move?
It moved down to the very last one. So hit your back key or something.
Yeah, it's not moving.
Okay, well, anyway, the last one was the most powerful.
Freeze.
Yeah, the most
Tell me
powerful
if it
Christmas
moves at all.
story almost ever told, I think, besides the nativity one, was during World War I, when the soldiers on opposing sides, they spontaneously just declared a truce on Christmas Eve and then day back in 1914. They had a big party, man. Everybody who was fighting now are buddies, and they're hugging each other, exchanging gifts, sharing food, singing carols, and all sorts of stuff. And then somebody got a little upset with that, and the fighting started again the following day. So, Merry Christmas to everybody, to all and to all good night.
Hey, this was
Yay.
good.
Thanks, Santa.
Yeah, that was cool.
So, just
that's
a couple
cool.
of couple of interesting facts that I kind of looked up and found.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
I don't have much to do when I'm up in the North Pole,
Mhm.
Well, this is a busy month for
Anybody else have
you.
any stories to tell, or do we want to do the rest of the trivia real quick?
We need trivia.
Yeah, let's do
Right
trivia.
into the trivia. baby.
Okay.
Phil, you haven't voted all night.
I'm here, man. I'm
Mm.
good. Let's do trivia.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot. Just
Oh, you're
saying
good.
hi. Saying hi, man.
Okay.
Oh no.
What if the guiding star was a UFO and Jesus was an alien? Ooh.
You are not the first person to make the guiding stars a UFO reference. That's been around for a while.
And you could even say that if it's not human, what's the opposite definition? It's got to be an alien. And I don't mean that disrespectfully.
Right.
Oh, it's the J
Uh-oh.
family truckster there. Or
I did.
Oh, Uncle Buck. No, what was his name? Uncle Fred.
Uncle
John.
Buck.
Uncle
Billy.
Didn't
Louis.
he run
Yes.
into it? Didn't he drive into it?
No, they dug it out with
So-
their hands.
In the movie
Oh, that's right.
Christmas Vacation, Clark forgets his saw to cut down the Christmas tree. How did he get the tree out of the ground?
They
Bigfoot.
dug it out with their hands.
Pulled it out with the car.
What'd you say, Phil?
I said they dug it out with their hands.
Anybody else have a guess?
I just say they pulled it out with the car.
Pulled it out with the car?
Yeah, he's got
Big,
the whole
big,
root ball on
Bigfoot
him.
help him.
I love the root ball.
That is good.
You said car. Okay.
Car, hands, Bigfoot. Yep.
When he's in the living room with Cousin Eddie and Eddie is admiring the tree, Clark says, I dug it out myself. You're right, Phil. There's actually a deleted scene where when he realizes he forgot the saw, they go back to the guy that's selling the trees, and he's like, yeah, you can either get a saw or a shovel, and I'm all out of saws, because he didn't like Clark. Clark dug it out. Which reindeer's name means thunder in German?
Oh, crap, I did that one. I don't remember anymore. Is it Blitzen?
Donner.
Donner, yeah.
I hear Donner. I
Yeah.
hear
Oh, yeah,
Blitzen.
kid would know.
Blitzen. It's Blitzen.
Okay. Anybody else want to chime in?
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
It's Blitzen
What?
because it's for
Kid
Blitzkrieg.
knows German.
Reginald or whatever that other one was.
Reginald.
Reginald.
I was going to say Reginald. Yeah.
It was Fireball.
Julie said
Fireball.
Blitzen. Fireball, yeah.
Blazer.
Donner.
Donner.
Yep.
Look.
His,
His
oh,
buddy Blitzen.
lightning. Okay.
Yeah. So together they are a storm front.
I knew
Lightning.
Blitzen was
Very
German.
What beverage was originally marketed as Christmas milk punch?
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Well,
Oh.
I love eggnog.
milk punch.
I hate
Oh,
eggnog.
I love
I
it.
despise it. I hate it too.
That sounds gross.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, I love eggnog. It's so good.
You were right. Eggnog, the drink that makes raw eggs festive.
Yay.
Ooh.
For some people.
For some people, exactly.
I like
Oh, Julie got it right.
Julie did get it right. What holiday movie soundtrack famously outsold the film itself, becoming one of the best-selling Christmas albums ever?
Is it Alvin
White
and the
Christmas?
Chipmunks Christmas?
Chipmunks.
I think it's a White
Alvin and
Christmas.
Chipmunks, yep.
It's
White
a
Christmas.
movie
So, yeah.
soundtrack.
Oh, wait a minute. It would be Holiday Inn then, because White Christmas was on
Oh,
Holiday Inn first.
Yes. Holiday Road. Oh,
Holiday
sorry.
Inn.
Oh,
Julie
Really?
said White Christmas. Ian said he's sticking to Bailey's. He's not messing with the eggnog.
I don't know. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I'm
had-
with Ian.
I think Chipmunks.
Chipmunks.
I wish I hope
Anybody
it's
else
a
want
chipmunk.
to chime
I'm
in?
thinking
But
like
it's probably
Ian said
White
Die
Christmas.
Hard.
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. Ian said Die Hard.
Of course.
Rudolph the
Jingle
Red-Nosed
bells.
Reindeer. I
Jingle
don't
bells.
know. There's so many of them out there.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it. Home Alone.
Oh,
Oh.
It was scored by John Williams. The soundtracks somewhere in my
Hmm.
memory became a seasonal staple, even bigger than the box.
Well,
office.
it's not seasonal with us because I don't know.
Not anymore, anyway, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
not familiar with it.
Wow.
I
Can't
guess
That's
even
why.
remember that.
35
Okay.
years ago. Home Alone came out 35 years ago, y'all.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
Stop it.
I guess the music isn't too popular here in the Midwest. I'm not sure.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember it either.
Which Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving?
Jingle bells.
Jingle
Jingle
bells,
bells
jingle
be at
bells. Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
you are just hung up on jingle bells. Was originally written for Thanksgiving. White Christmas? I don't know.
Christmas.
Okay.
Probably
Grandma,
not.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
That's good for any time of year,
Oh,
really.
God.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Sorry, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know. Rest,
I don't either.
rest nuts, Josie.
What's
Chestnuts. roasting.
Let it snow.
What's it? What are you drinking?
Just
We all need
beer.
some.
Mimosa.
That's funny.
Wow.
It is Jingle Bells.
Oh,
Right.
Chris Kringle got
Right,
it.
November turned into December jingles. Actually, if you listen to the song, it's not about Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's about racing sleds and chasing girls.
Oh, it is.
It is.
That's why it's such a popular
I have a
song.
new respect for jingle bells.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this section too while we're here. Strange
Alrighty.
traditions and oddities. First one, the Yule log tradition originally involved burning what kind of object? A giant piece of wood, a cake, or a TV channel?
Wood.
Each
Wood.
I think probably the fireplace.
Wood.
A cake.
A cake.
Yeah, I'll say cake just because
I think-
wood's obvious.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Does anybody want to chime in the chat? Julie
Fruit
said
cake.
wood.
Fruitcake, especially.
Fruitcake would burn a long time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it would.
The only thing good to do with that Yule log.
Yeah.
They're fun to make.
Would
They're
taste
hard
better
to
as
make.
fat.
They make a really, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a sheet cake, but it's very thin. A jelly roll. You have to make a
Cracker.
jelly roll and then roll it up.
Yeah, but see, Play-Doh is fun to play with too, but it's not good to eat.
That's true. Good point.
Unless you bake it.
Ooh, it is a giant piece.
Wow.
Oh.
Nowadays, it's a cake or a koozie fake fireplace on TV.
Because the Yule log was a pagan tradition.
It was. It was Druid. Yeah, sure was. Sure
Thought they were
was.
little Debbies or something.
They burned it at New Year's to carry the fire from last year into the new year
Yep.
to ensure that there was always a fire, a home fire.
It just
Keep
seems
the
like a
home fires
wasted
burning,
cake for
I
me.
guess. In Catalonia,
Yeah.
Spain, families celebrate Christmas with a log called Tio de Nadal. I probably pronounced that way wrong. What bizarre thing did they make the log do?
They make the log do things?
Rolled
Well-
it
Log do
down
something.
a hill.
The thing is, first you have to get the log drunk.
Is this another Find the Pickle reference?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sit up and beg. I don't know. Roll down the
Dance,
hill
log, dance.
like the cheese people.
Oh,
Like the big
gosh.
cheese
I
rolls.
don't know.
Cheese ball? I don't know.
Yeah, you know the big ones that roll down a hill.
Ian said they made
Made
it
it-
dance. Julie said jump and dance.
They made it find the pickle.
They made it.
Yep.
They feed it fruit and sweets in December, all December long, and then on Christmas Eve they beat it with sticks until it poops out presents and candy.
Oh,
Yes,
it's a piñata.
Literally called the
Oh.
cookie log.
I remember.
Oh,
I remember. I did not include that in my unique things because I thought that's gross.
What is this
Wow.
crap?
I read that
You're welcome.
I forgot about that one.
Bane, I got
Literally
questions.
read the room.
I got lots of
Yeah.
questions.
Oh my
Right,
God.
and so they literally beat the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go to grandma's and beat the log until it poops candy.
Oh, could I go too?
Oh
Give me that.
Moving on. What animal did the Romans sacrifice during Saturnalia, the festival that influenced Christmas?
Oh.
A sheep.
A sheep.
Sounds about right.
I'll say a pig.
Yeah, I'll say sheep.
Pig.
No, I don't
We
think
got
pig.
2 sheep and a pig.
I think it was a horse, and then the Welsh took the skull and
And
ran
a
around with
partridge
it.
in a pear tree.
There you go. I think it's a goat.
Ian said, I'm old enough to remember just turning this podcast around when we mentioned poop. Yeah. Yeah,
You
it seemed to
didn't
come up a
mention
lot,
poop
didn't it?
in. You just ran with it. It was everything was about poop.
Yes, you should never run with poop.
It's very true. It's a bad idea.
Yes.
Oh, no. Pigs. That makes us holiday here like a pig roast for the
Aw,
gods.
man.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
I can see
And
that.
that's where barbecue
So
started.
Phil got that. Who else got that? I think, was it just Phil? Somebody else said pig. I don't
Nope,
remember
that
who
was
it
Phil.
Was it just Phil?
Yep.
Good
He's
job,
the man.
Phil.
Phil.
Yay.
Woo!
Gotta have
Ooh.
ham. I mean,
And that's how we started barbecue.
that's right.
In Victorian England, telling what kind of stories was considered
Ghost stories.
Ghost stories.
Yay. Yep. You were right. That's why A Christmas Carol is basically a paranormal holiday.
Weird. I did not
Absolutely.
converse with Pam before the show.
Nope. That was a
And
happy
how
hour.
many ghosts were there?
Quite a few.
Which
Um,
these children leave shoes out for gifts instead
French.
of stockings.
France.
France
France.
does.
Nor-
This is
That's right.
actually
Norway,
a double.
German, Austria,
Finland.
Didn't we just say French or something
Finland,
Yeah.
earlier?
Denmark
French,
is probably the
Denmark,
yeah.
Keep going.
the Slavic companies,
Holland.
Yeah, Slavic companies.
countries. Did I say companies?
did.
Countries. Switzerland.
The Netherlands. Ah.
That plugs for Sinterklaas.
In Holland, in
Yeah.
the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Holland is
Yeah.
the Netherlands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Good job. Julie got it too. Julie and Shaw got that one. Yay.
My cousin Sinterklaas.
That was it. How'd you guys do? Yay.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Woo.
I got them all right after you told me the answers.
Oh, we'll have to try out. Here's the applause on StreamYard now has sound effects. Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
yay.
And then Enzo comes in.
Yay. Good deal. That's all the trivia.
More
I
hooting and
have.
hollering with mine. So that's more of a Midwest thing.
Oh, I'm gonna do a sigh because it's over.
We gotta head
That's
stop.
That's the word. That was the word for the day.
Yes.
Oh.
sigh.
Yes.
Job.
The
The
callback on
over.
Chris Kringle. Yeah.
You're right, Ian. It's the taking part that counts. That's
Aw.
very
I'm
cool.
not taking apart, but part.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Does anybody else have another ghost story, or do we want to move on to the notebook game?
I say we move on to the notebook game.
I am up for the notebook game.
Yeah.
I am
Right?
always up for the
Yeah, I
notebook
haven't played
game.
it in a long
Right?
time.
Same.
Ooh, really quick before we start that, I wanted to mention, and I don't know if Enzo has anything to put on this, but I know that the Geminid meteor shower is getting ready to start tomorrow night.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it expands over a few days. So just going out at any time, if you know where Gemini is, all the meteor showers are named after the constellation in the sky that they're centered off of. So it looks like they're coming from that, thing. So if you have something on your phone where you can, point it up at the sky, you can see where your astronomy program or something like that, where you can see where that is. It's generally going to be later at night to see the center of it, but Gemini, it's actually one of the better ones where you can see them kind of at any point during the night, where you'll see, a few dozen over the night, things like that. And dress warmly though. One of the good things about astronomy stuff for the winter is it's really cold, so you don't get like those heat waves for seeing distant stars and things like that. Like you see those twinkling stars, it's not as bad, but you're going to be freezing cold on the ground seeing it.
Seriously.
But it's still a lot of fun to go out there and just spend a little time outside to see the occasional streak of light go across the sky.
How's the full moon's going to affect it tomorrow night, though? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's always the downside of any kind of meteor shower is
Right.
it's gonna, much like shining a flashlight in your eyes, you're gonna lose a little detail and stuff like that. You're not gonna see some of the lighter ones, but for this time of year, it's usually a pretty good show to sit outside with a beverage and to keep you warm, of course, medicinal
Absolutely.
purposes.
It's going to be pretty darn.
And you can sit outside for a little longer and enjoy the night sky.
Yeah.
There you
Very
go.
cool.
So they said you will be able to see up to 150 shooting stars an hour, and I checked for our
Wow.
time. So for Central, the peak max time to see them is 9 p.m. And then, of course, move it on from there, Eastern, Mountain, whatever you want to do, or
Sure.
shift it that way. But yeah,
Yeah,
and
Gemini
dress warmly.
Gemini is a pretty good one. It's one that you're more likely to see some good stuff versus other meteor showers that happen throughout the year. It's just you got to suffer through being cold outside, unless you're in the southern hemisphere where it's turning summer down there. So it's super nice to sit outside then.
Yeah, it's going to be like 12 degrees tomorrow for us. How about you guys?
It's supposed to be pretty cold here too. I'm not
You-
sure exactly what
You
the
may require more medicine to
20s.
sit outside and watch
Yeah.
Gotcha.
some meteor showers for that.
But they are cool, though, meteor showers.
Someone sent
Love
me a reel today, and it looked like a meteor or something, but then it had the big smoke ring come off of it, and I think did SpaceX send something up? Because it looked like one of them
Probably.
separated. Yeah.
We might not be able to see it. It's supposed to be like light freezing rain and stuff tomorrow off and on.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the bad side of this time of year. Well, really any time of year.
Any time of year.
If it's cloudy or something like that, you're not going to see anything.
Yeah.
But,
Here tomorrow, our high is 34 and the low is 23.
depending on where you're, if you have clear skies and you're a little north of where we are in Kansas, you're probably going to have a good chance of seeing some aurora borealis.
I was going to say, I heard that we might have something tomorrow or
Yeah,
the next
it's not a direct blast kind of a thing. There are coronal holes, as they call them, in the sun, where there's basically just this big empty spot where it basically creates a lot of solar wind, which is similar to like a blast kind of a thing. It's kind of the same idea where it's pushing a lot of particles very quickly towards the Earth in this case. And it has a similar effect where once those particles hit the magnetic poles of the Earth, where they swing around to the north, swing around to the south, magnetic poles, and then you can see that from if you're like in the southern Kansas area, like where Caney is and Wichita is, you can go outside and just look to the north. You may not see anything with the naked eye. However, if you use your phone,
Oh, mhm.
and you can see it through your phone where you'll see the glow to the north. If you live further north into the northern tier states, you'll see a much better show. But it's like a level 2. It's not that giant of a thing. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we had a big one a few weeks ago. That was really big.
Yeah.
Is that from your house, Phil?
Yeah, that was from my backyard. Looking up.
I missed it by about 20 minutes. I was out there at 9, and it happened at 8:30. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it does have like peaks and valleys that go
Yeah.
on throughout the night, and you kind of have to time it right. And it's one of those things. It's difficult to time because you don't know exactly how it's all going to fall
Yeah.
down
I mean,
on the
you could
earth.
physically, you could see it. I mean, you could see the lines and all that down here, in southern Kansas.
That was, yeah, there were some really crazy pictures that were showing up
Yeah.
on Facebook about it. Julie popped in and said she has surgery scheduled Tuesday and her birthday's on the 14th. So
Aw.
good luck with surgery. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Yep.
And happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Going out to
Happy
Julie.
early birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good luck with your surgery. You have to-
Hopefully the surgery will allow you to have a great birthday.
Mhm,
Yes.
Yeah.
for sure.
Fast recovery.
Yeah,
Julie's got many birthdays in her future.
absolutely. Yeah. So, are we ready to move on to the notebook game? Everybody start.
Yeah.
Notebook
Yeah. Do
game.
it.
Notebook game. Notebook game.
I'm going to come up with a jingle. In fact, I ran across one. I just need to run it by Jess to see if she likes it or not. But it's a old timey game show. So it sounds pretty cool.
I'm sure it's wonderful.
I'll pick 3-6.
Oh,
Okay.
Ken's starting us out with notebook 3, page 6. Be
Easy
sure
enough.
if you're in the chats to get your notebook number 1 through 5 and page number 1 through 100.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time left, but I will try to squeeze in as many as I can. This is a Enzo kind of one. The red-haired giants of Lovelock Cave.
oh,
It's a woman.
So this happened back in 1911, 93 miles northeast of Reno, Nevada. A group of miners led by James Hart found giant skulls with red hair. DNA tests proved they were not Indian, but Caucasian, and they were estimated to be about 8.5 feet tall and covered in a gum-covered fabric, much like Egyptian mummies. They also had double row teeth. The skulls are currently owned by the Humboldt Museum in Winnemucca, Nevada, but cannot be displayed because the state does not recognize their legitimacy.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Under that, I have the Smithsonian cover-up.
I was about to say, Smithsonian, I'm sure had something to do with that. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Beginning after the Civil War, 1879, beginning after the Civil War. In 1879, when Major John Wesley Powell was appointed Smithsonian director and started a strict pro-evolution, pro-manifest destiny agenda. And these are just notes to myself. That's why these aren't complete sentences. I've just made little notes and dashes to myself. I have a little note how evidence has disappeared or become unavailable. Number 1, in many cases, the sites were so old and fragile that the bones disintegrated to the touch. Number 2, the general public looted the graves to use for sideshows, advertisings, and souvenirs. 3, having been found in farm fields and future building sites, they were destroyed when property owners didn't want the attention. And number 4, Smithsonian interference. Many skeletons were turned in only to show up missing many times. Smithsonian representatives would show up feigning interest only to lock down the site and either empty it or destroy the site itself, or cave entrances in and then claim it was a fake site and that they had found nothing there. And then it keeps going.
Yep. I plan on visiting Lovelock Cave this summer, this 4th of July time frame.
Man,
You gotta bring
do
it
like
down?
do a little video or something that we can
for
show.
sure.
Yes.
Oh, that's the plan. Of course, my friend Karen from Australia that I do a show with on Sundays now is coming to Virginia City, Nevada, which is kind of like her second home, which is only about an hour or so away from Lovelock Cave, where I'm going to go out and I'm going to spend the 4th with her. And at some point during that week, we're going to go out and check out Lovelock Cave.
Very
Very
cool.
cool.
Sweet.
Have fun.
So cool.
That
Yes,
is awesome.
videos.
Yes, for sure.
Lots of videos. The story behind Lovelock Cave is bananas already, and it's the locals basically got tired of their the Giants BS and chased them to. There's a lake not that far away, which was bigger back in the day, of course. Where basically they chased all the giants into where the middle of this lake, and anytime they come near the edge, they just start slinging spears and arrows and everything else and driving back up towards the center. And at one point during the night, they were able to squirt away and some of them, and they made it to Lovelock Cave, and they just took all the local, indigenous folk took anything that was burnable, any kind of shrub or tree stump or anything, and just shoved it into this cave and lit it on fire to burn them out. They were tired of their crap, constantly marauding their villages and stealing their women and their food and killing their men and all of that, all of the stories. So I've talked to a couple of people that have been out there, and they're like, you can definitely tell there was a big fire at some point in the past in that cave. You can see the whole underside of the cave is just scorched from lots of burning materials over the years.
They could date the carbon off of that. You think they could?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't either.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that
That's
would
a good
work.
question. All right, I have Julie's pulled up.
Awesome.
And this is part of a list from when we were working on time travel in photos and film. So, Chaplin's Time Traveler, in 1928, a silent film, there's a lady who looks like she's holding a phone up to her ear. You probably have seen this before when they were doing proof of time traveling in old photos. Yeah, it looks like she's holding a phone up as she's walking by the camera. I'm not sure what that was.
I'm trying to remember who I was talking to about something like that too. It was so interesting.
Yeah. 1941, the hipster guy, taken in 1941 at the opening of the South Fork Bridge in Canada. He looks too modern for the age. He has a logo printed on t-shirt, a small portable camera, and wraparound sunglasses, which I've put to the side, all available at that time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The t-shirt logo was of the Montreal Maroons, a hockey team, and many cameras from Kodak were readily available to the public at that time.
Interesting.
So, he does. If you look at the picture, just look up hipster guy 1941. You'll find the picture. So many versions. People have zoomed in on it and stuff. He absolutely looks like he belongs in like our day and age.
Especially with the wraparound glasses. That just he really appears out of place.
Yeah, he does. And the last one on this page is the Towin Beach Time Traveler, 1943. In Newquay, Cornwall, a man looks as if he's using a mobile phone. It was another photo. Yeah. So that's all that's on this page. I think we were just doing time travel. Yeah, because the page before that, I'm talking about Chronovision, Andrew Carlson.
Pam, if you could pull up the share that I have
Did
there.
you get it? Oh, cool.
I have the
I
hipster.
was trying to grab it. Yeah. Good deal.
This is the hipster here on the right. Well, here on the right, you see the gentleman in the sunglasses, which have this weird side, like blinder side, wearing what appears to be a t-shirt with some type of logo on it down here, holding a camera, which if you go back, because there are other pictures taken the same day. I forget what the event was that they were taking pictures of, where people were there that day. It was, I forget what it was, the opening of some new thing. But all of these things technically were available to be worn or to be had during the time frame when this occurred. But the haircut, the glasses, what kind of does look like, your standard t-shirt with a hipster sweater over it.
Yeah.
I get it. It certainly does look like somebody from
It
today.
is out of place. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
The shirt does look like it's a screen print too, which
So
I don't know.
Right.
I will say this, if you really pay attention, like if you look at all the other people in the picture, they're all mostly much older than him.
Yeah.
Still wearing, they're still from that time where you wore a hat when you went outside.
Hat and tie.
Wearing a hat, wearing a jacket and a tie.
Jacket, tie.
Yeah, but they come
Dressed
from that
up.
time period. They're all much older than he is. There's only other one guy in there, I think, that's probably about his same age, and it's just a few down from him. It's another gentleman without a hat. You can tell he's from that younger generation. They weren't wearing hats anymore.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
have a
I
Charlie
have
Chaplin thing as well. If you wanted to
Okay.
talk
I
about
have an
that.
old photo of my grandparents when they were young. They were
The
as
lady
they got
coming
married.
here on the right is holding up something that kind of looks like a cell
A
phone. There.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a phone? Is it a hearing aid, which were available during that time frame?
But
But she
why is she
does appear to be
stopping and
like
turning around
talking.
smiling?
Yeah, she's talking to somebody. You can see her mouth moving. She's
Got
talking.
her left hand to her ear.
I wonder who she's talking
Right.
to. Who else had a phone?
Right. It's
Man,
not like
watch.
there were cell phone towers that
Right? Yeah.
a cell phone would have worked.
Yeah.
But this is, that from that first part of what Jess was talking about.
That's
She's
cool.
probably talking to somebody. Say, watch this. I'm going to turn into an elephant.
Ah,
There you go.
Nice.
Funny. There's a picture of my
Interesting.
grandparents when they were young, right when they got married, and they're both standing out in the yard and they're both looking at stuff in their hands. And I think it's my grandpa actually has his thumbs up, and it looks like they're both texting on a
Texting.
phone or paying attention to the phone. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's pretty cool.
All right, I've got ends pulled up. So this is the disappearing church of Rosebud, Missouri.
Ooh.
Ooh, Rosebud.
This story took place several years ago, but I've never been able to forget it. It keeps popping up at random quiet times. It makes me wonder what the heck happened. So this was written by Lori Williams. My husband and I were considering moving further from the city than we are now. We live about 45 minutes west of St. Louis, Missouri. We drove outside of Union, Missouri to a town called Rosebud to look at a home on some acres. Yeah, Santa lives there.
I've been there.
In St. Louis area. Oh, he's been there.
I've been to Rosebud on Highway
After
50.
Well, yeah, you're Santa.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you've been everywhere.
You've been everywhere.
But everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
Go ahead,
after
Jess.
He
looking-
knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Me
He
too.
knows if you've been bad or good. So be good. For goodness sake.
For
goodness
goodness
sake.
sake. Yeah.
That's right.
After looking at the house, we decided to drive around the area to see what the neighborhood was like. This is a very rural area, and the roads off Highway 50 were gravel. We took one road after another and were pleasantly lost in the beautiful countryside. We got on one little gravel road that was in bad shape, so we had to go really slow to keep from sliding. We came upon a little abandoned church that was sitting right next to the road. We crept by it really slowly, looking at it. The windows were gone and there was no paint left. Bell tower was still there, but no bell. We could look right through the front windows to the windows on the other side. There were old pews still there, which surprised me. I would have thought they would have been stolen long ago. Neither of us said a word and just drove on in silence. I was thinking what a crime it was to let such a neat old structure fall into ruin, and assumed Charlie was thinking the same. Then he turned to me and said, "What do you think they were doing in there?" I didn't understand, and he explained. "You know, all those people." Well, the gist of the story is that I saw no one, and Charlie saw a church full of people just sitting in the pews looking ahead or with their heads down. After a couple of minutes of bantering with each other, I insisted we turn around and have a second look. We headed back, and this is where it gets even weirder. No church. We at first thought we had not gone far enough. Then we thought we went too far. No church. We found right where it should have been, and there was just rocky grass that had been there for a long time. We talk about it now and then, but still can't figure out a reasonable solution.
It really reminds me of Pam's disappearing, reappearing house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
There's the picture of my grandparents.
Oh, so cool.
It does
Really?
look like
That's your
they're-
grandparents?
Yeah. Yeah.
They look young.
They
To be
were. She
grandparents.
was 15 there, I think, and he
Wow.
was 18 or 19.
Oh, wow. They were
Yeah.
babies.
They were. But yeah, they both look. Especially Grandpa looks like he's texting.
Uh-huh.
It does.
Too funny.
Was he looking at
Sorry.
another hat? Was that another hat in his hand?
I don't know what it is. You can't really tell.
Huh.
Something. I don't know.
Weird. Okay,
That was-
I've got
That's an interesting story, Jess. I'm gonna have to
It is.
check that. I've driven up and down those roads before in Rosebud, and I need to see if I can find it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be.
This is. I think it's a cryptid encounter. Out of Chile. Villa San Rafael de Colima, Chile, September 15th, 1999 at 11 p.m. Enrique Fowler and his grandson, 13-year-old Gene Fowler, were just arriving at a location on Yerbas Buenas Street. And Enrique was parking his truck when they both suddenly noticed a strange figure standing only 4 meters in front of them. What is that?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
What's what?
That was weird.
Background
It's
noise.
It's a really loud noise. It's still kind of going on. Okay.
It's music.
Creature,
It's bass. It's a music.
no, it sounds like a heater kicked on or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Weird.
know.
It is weird.
Okay. The creature was described as bipedal and only 1 meter in height, ape-like in appearance, dirty gray in color, and very hairy. It had a short neck with a long rounded torso. When first seen, the creature was standing with its back to the witnesses. The creature suddenly twisted around, making an incredible 180-degree turn with the top of its body, in order to look directly at the witnesses. The terrified witnesses could now see that the creature's face was gray in color, with large, glowing, almond-shaped eyes and a small mouth that kept opening and closing as if very exhausted. It appeared to have long, scraggly beard, and several tufts of unruly hair hung from its head. It had very short arms, resembling that of a kangaroo's, that he kept close to the body. Its hands had 3 fingers with long, sharp, gray-colored nails. A curious feature was that the creature's toenails seemed to protrude and then go in again, in some type of rhythmic sequence. Suddenly, the creature turned again and made a 3-meter leap, quickly disappearing from sight in the nearby trees. Enrique Fowler was so stunned that he waited nearly 15 minutes before he exited the truck. Both were soon struck by a severe skin allergy after the encounter. In October 31, 2000, Enrique Fowler, only 60 years old, died of a massive heart attack.
Wow.
And that's the case file.
That's
Wow.
good.
Central
crazy.
South America UFO encounters are very similar to a lot of that. The whole like Colares thing is very similar to that, which is a Brazilian thing where the worst possible things you can imagine, just aliens coming down and beaming people out of their house and shooting lasers and attacking people in the streets and stuff like that. It's really bizarre, and to even go as far as like the Virginia thing, where police officers like grab an alien guy and just by touching it later is he dies a horrific death.
Yeah.
Things like that it's very similar to a lot of the things that you just read off there.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is crazy.
Crazy.
All
Was it
right,
there?
I think
Wasn't there a Mothman sighting in Kansas just last weekend?
I thought,
Or no,
saw
was it
somebody
last year? It was
posted
last year.
It was
wasn't
actually last year. There was a
Yeah.
story that I
Reported last
reposted, which I think actually Robert, it was something on Robert's site, I think,
Yeah.
where they talked about it. So,
That's pretty cool because it was in Kansas, right?
Yep.
yeah,
Neat.
crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we should start closing out a little bit here. It's getting late.
Yes.
It's 9:05. So really quick, I want to thank all of our Christmas guests to our party here. And really quick, we never think to do this, but we should. Everyone you're looking at here is podcast related. So
Yes.
I'm going to start out first with Shaw. Shaw, will you tell everybody where to find you on other podcasts?
Well, thank you so much, Jess and Pam. I am Shaw of Exploring the Paranormal Perspective. You can find it on Spotify, or you can go to Rumble at E.P.P Podcast. I'm also on the Muck Crew, And you can find us on YouTube and Spotify as well. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Hey.
And
Very
then
cool.
Santa, aka Ken Rollmuller.
That's me.
And me too.
I also am a member of AMUK. Stands
Yay.
for Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and I represent Missouri from St. Louis area. I might be on another podcast coming up soon, but that hasn't been figured out yet. Hopefully, I'll find out sometime next month.
That's
So
exciting.
that's kind of cool. But I do want to plug one thing. That's really all I do, except for Santa Claus and lectures and taxes and just a bunch of stuff. But anyway, can I plug one thing here? I'm going to be, well, yeah, Kay Ringgold is going to be at a place here in St. Louis on the December 18th. It's a Thursday from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. And the restaurant's called Breakfast and Burgers. So going to be talking to the kids and whoever else wants to talk to me that night.
Cool.
Last time, 2 weeks ago, we had between 30 and 40 families and kids that came through, which was really a lot of fun.
Wow.
So,
Cool.
and then I'll also be at one of our stores, our Ace Hardware stores over here in Afton, Missouri, on Gravois, and that's going to be on the 13th from 10 until noonish. So,
Nice.
so yeah, so
Sweet.
So
come
if you're
see
in
me.
the
I'll
area,
say hi.
Go see Santa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
Oh, and if
All
y'all want
right.
to know about the shows, you can find it on exploringtheparanormalperspective.com.
Yes.
You can
There
find it
you
on
go.
Monster Paranormal or my page too.
Awesome. Okay, Robert Parevo.
All right, yeah, you can find me on Monsters the Podcast, which is on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, a little bit everywhere. And of course, we have our group that's on Facebook. And I hang out with Kenny Thibodeau every so often on Midnight Lycanthropy and hang out with these guys whenever I get a chance to.
Yay.
Yeah, you can find me pretty much everywhere.
Cool.
Awesome. And Phil Knight.
I myself and Mark Bannon, he's on here quite a bit. We both do the What If Tomorrow podcast. Both started the What If Tomorrow on the Fringe podcast, where we were more hand in hand with shows like Board Time Strange and Monstrous and Muck and Heaven and all that good stuff. Are on there, but I've also got a couple YouTube channels going. Obviously, What If Tomorrow and on the Fringe, but I also run a YouTube channel more based totally off of basically what if tomorrow, and that is Condition Ready. It's a newer channel I'm building up.
Nice.
But then my wife, she does the Night Acres as well, kind of looks at the homesteading aspect of preparedness and all that stuff. So I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, obviously. But yeah, that's where you can find us.
Yay.
Awesome.
Excellent.
And our own Enzo.
I'm
He's like,
not
"Oh."
actually affiliated with anybody. Yeah. I am actually thinking about starting up a new show.
Oh.
And
What?
I am
What?
looking for folks. I am looking for folks that I'm looking to start up like a Friday night show in the paranormal chop shop flavor.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
Where it's just a casual hangout where I'm looking for other people to be on the panel. I'm looking for like ghost folk. I'm looking for UFO folk. I'm looking for cryptid folk, where you would kind of be able to show up on a regular basis on a Friday night type show and bring whatever's going on in the last week, kind of a thing, whatever topics you want to discuss, where we can discuss it as a panel. People to go along and things like that. This is something I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and it's time. There's been enough time that has gone by that it's certainly something that I should have done a long time ago, and it's something I'm interested in doing. So if that is something, if you have an interest to where you would want to fill in one of those roles on a Friday night kind of hangout type show, contact me. please let me know.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You know,
Sweet.
Also,
That's exciting.
Excellent.
watch our show to get updates on that, because I'm sure we will totally have Enzo on to spin his new show whenever that comes
Absolutely.
out.
Yeah, same for us.
Definitely.
Very nice.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hey,
Okay.
Pam and
Um,
Jess, I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for inviting us all for the show
Yeah,
tonight.
Definitely.
Yes.
A lot of
definitely.
fun.
It was
Such
such
And
an honor.
everybody here and those who are missing tonight, we're all podcast buddies. I mean, we're all.
Yep.
This is
We
really
are.
really cool.
We're family.
we love y'all.
We're
And
family.
you are,
Yeah.
you are welcome on anytime that
Aw.
you want.
Absolutely.
I hurt your
Yeah.
faces so much.
Aw.
I'm gonna cry over here. Stop, Sean.
Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. We should probably get out of here. So, thank you once again to all of our guests. Thank you for everybody who hung out in the chats. We appreciate you so much. Like, share, thumbs up, hit that bell, subscribe, and all that fun jazz.
Do it
Catch
now.
an all-new episode January 14th. We'll open up our brand new 3rd season. We're looking forward to some fun stuff. So look forward to that. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And keep it weird, keep it strange, and remember, it's all connected. Good night.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho!
That's so weird.
We're still here.
We thank you guys. Yeah,
I appreciate it.
it's a great way to end the season too.
Absolutely. So I'm going to cut out of here, but Merry Christmas to everybody. And
Absolutely.
we'll do something.
Holler.
You too, Rob.
Merry Christmas,
Take
take
Robert.
it easy, Robert.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
And
thank you
Enzo,
for being here.
Enzo, definitely hit me up interested in that family.
There you
Oh,
go.
All
Nice.
right.
here we go. Excellent. Love it.
Don't take care. Bye.
And
Bye.
so I
Ladies, good to see
probably,
you.
and so I probably can't be every Friday,
All right. All right. I love it.
but occasionally.
So
Yeah.
you're on the show anytime. Yeah, I'm looking to. I mean, obviously, I was Sonny for cough shop for quite a while and stuff like that, and with his passing, I kind of sat on that way too long. I feel to kind of reboot that same idea of just. No pressure. You can talk about whatever you like. If you don't want to talk about something, that's fine. But I feel like having a group of a person, a UFO person, a 50 person, all on the show at the same time, we would find more in common with each other than we would differences. That's a lot of what Sonny did. He was way more masterful at it than I could ever be, but it's just my homage to him, and it's something I felt like a lot of people really enjoy. Just watching. Did you really notice it in?
Yeah, because it leaked a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it leaked for like 20 minutes, like a little slow burn, and then it stopped. And that's why we thought it was fine, and we'd moved the tables, what we thought was out of the way, and apparently it was not.
I left the actual incident up on YouTube. I was going to take it down, but I left it. Because it's like a big boom.
You can certainly hear that.
And Enzo was like, "Is everything okay?"
That was my first concern, of course.
Oh, sure.
All right, nobody's injured. Initially, I was like, okay, it's a small thing, and we'll just move on past this. But it just kept making this bigger and bigger mess. It just exploded out, and it was splattering junk out into the middle of the court.
There was water and insulation clear up by Sean and I where we were sitting.
Yeah, it was.
Guys, so we appreciate it all.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
We'll have just started. We'll be only like 2 shows in, so.
Yeah. Oh, we can talk about our 50th
Well-
episode.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Fam-